To be kept up to date with the latest videos, subscribe to our channel on YouTube.
Hello, welcome back to another episode. Now, I haven't been down much this week. I've been too busy in work. So, a lot of things seem to have doubled in size, especially the weeds. But there's not a lot of weeds. There's a few little patches of them, but there's more flowers and veg than weeds. But today, I've taken delivery of some new plants and some new little products. So here they are. They are plants for the greenhouse, but they're grafted. So there's grafted tomatoes, grafted peppers, grafted melons. So if you've ever had any experience of grafted plants, I'd be interested to hear from you, so put them in the comments box below. These are some of the other new plants that I've got, and a lot of these are from the James Wong range, and there's one here which is very interesting. As you know, I like a cup of tea, and this is bergamot. So, who knows? Maybe in a couple of months I'll be showing you how to process your own tea. And I've finally finished the fruit cage. I put the roof on about an hour ago. So all my fruit is in there and safe, which is a good thing, because even in the last half an hour, look, this place is just full of pigeons at the moment, all coming for an evening feed, but they won't be having one on my plot. I'm really impressed by my onions. They're really bulking up now. What I try to do is to keep the area weed free. Now, a lot of people I know, they bend their stems like this one here. They bend the stems back so that more sunlight can get to the actual bulb, but I'm actually pleased with the way that these are developing anyway, so I'm not going to do anything else other than just keep sure they're weed free. Now, next door is the elephant garlic. There it is. There's another weed. And this is the normal garlic that I put in. Now, Jeff actually dug all his garlic up this week because it was rotten, he said. So I think, I hadn't planned this, I might just pull one of these up now and have a quick little look. I wonder if I can do this with just my hand. Oh, maybe not, maybe. Well, that's not very big, is it? So I think I might keep my successes to the onion bed. This is the sweetcorn. It just seems to have stopped growing. I know the weather's been bad recently, but I would have expected a bit more growth on it. Who knows what will happen. Now, I showed you this a few weeks ago, but I'm going to show you again because I just can't get over how much fruit is on this red love apple tree. Like I said before, it's the first year this is fruited. So I'm going to leave as much on as possible and just see how we go. But yes, if every one of these turned into a large eating apple, I wouldn't be buying apples for a long time, I don't think. Last year had a fantastic display of foxgloves in this part. Now, this is a new variety that I've planted, and it's called Illumination. And the difference with this one is it starts flowering in May, and apparently will continue to flower until September. So we'll see how they turn out. It'd be a bit strange to have foxgloves in September, but while I'm down here, I'll just give you a little look at the other parts. I've been away over the last fortnight, so haven't really seen the alliums in full bloom like I did last year. Just about missed them. And then this is a section I weeded last week, so there's plenty of space for some new flowers. And this This was absolutely covered in bees when I first came down here this evening. Chives. At the end of the season I'll divide this up. I actually divided it up last year, so I'll divide it up again because I know that Vivi wants some plants. This is the new hydroponics kit that I've got, so I'm just trying to work out how to set the whole thing up. Well, the light is fading now, so I'm going to carry on and have a little play around with this, and I'll show you what I've got up to the next time you come and visit me. So it must be about 9 o'clock now, 9:15, and it's just starting to get dark. The birds are putting on a bit of a musical for me, so I'm going to play with this for a bit, and I'll catch up with you tomorrow. Hello, welcome back. Now, there's not a lot going on so far anyway. It's Saturday, and all it's done today is just rain. But I'm going to do some work in the greenhouse this weekend, but I'll probably leave that until tomorrow because it's getting a bit dark now. But the wind today and the rain seems to come. It just comes for about an hour and then stops. But there'll be no work out on in the allotment. But Vivi's down here, so I'm going to pop over in a moment and see what she's up to. So what I'm going to be doing here tomorrow, hopefully, is potting up the peppers. I've got 2 peppers and tomatoes. Like I said, I'm going to pop over and see Vivi. I've had a cake sent in by Paul from Nottingham, so thank you to Paul. So we're going to have a little slice of this now in the shed. Vivi's got the kettle on.
I'm just giving my edges a bit of a trim, partly because I'm a neat freak, and partly because it's less places for the snails to hide. They seem to enjoy sitting under the edges and coming out when my back's turned. But look, well, it's not very straight, is it? It's not.
Better than nothing.
When you compare it with Jeff's, it must hurt Jeff's eyes to look at my plot each time.
How many cups do you have? Can you accommodate all these people in your shed?
I have I have 4 cups, 4 glasses, 1 tankard.
Get your cups ready, it's time for tea.
1 teapot.
And a bit of cake.
And a partridge in a pear tree. I'm looking forward to Christmas on the plot.
I heard a rumour the other day that apparently we're going to be meeting down here for a Christmas little party.
We are. I'm going to bring the corn turkey.
We'll have Christmas
dinner
on Christmas Eve or something
like that. We should either
that.
do Christmas Eve or Boxing Day, depending on other people have got rid of their families. Not that we want to get rid of our families, but you know, once people's grandchildren and kids and stuff have gone, I'm just thinking, where are all the cups? Oh, they're outside. No, I think it's a really nice idea. We did.
Jeff was down here this morning, but he's gone now.
Yeah, so he's going to miss out on cake.
So he's going to miss out on a nice blueberry cake sent in by a viewer.
So nice. What a nice thing to do.
Yes, because we seem to have a cup of tea out here at special occasions. So it was Good Friday was last time, wasn't it?
Good Friday, and then May Bank Holiday.
May Bank Holiday.
Labour Day. What have we got next?
Thanksgiving.
Bank Holiday.
We've got Thanksgiving as well.
Are we going to do Thanksgiving?
Yeah, for all the American viewers.
Friends. Doesn't Australia have Australia Day?
Yeah, Australia Day, New Zealand Day as well.
Haven't you got some viewers
St.
from
David's Day?
South Africa?
Yeah, South Africa Day.
We've missed St. George's Day.
We've missed Naked Gardening Day on purpose. Right.
Yeah, so basically what we should do is once a month then. Because we'll have, whatchamacallit.
Oh,
is that mouse poo?
There'll be the solstice next.
Is that a mouse poo?
No, it's a raisin.
No, it's not. That's a mouse poo. Is it? Or is it a bit of coffee?
We'll have to get Rusty. I think we've got some mice in here.
Rusty!
Beautiful cake. It's a blueberry. Yeah. Well, that's what I said to her when she showed me her tomatoes. Very nice. I'll see you back over the plot. It's Sunday morning and I'm in the greenhouse today. I want to plant up my peppers and tomatoes and whatever else I've got. But this year I'm trying hydroponics. It's the first year I've done it. So if you've done hydroponics, put a little comment in the comment box below. So let's get on. Now this stuff I've never used before. It's called Hydro Cocoa. There. And it's in this that I'm going to be putting my plants. That's enough, I think. It's all getting very cramped in the greenhouse at the moment. Now this is a tomato. It's called Moneymaker. But the difference with this one is it's grafted. So if you can just see there, that's where the graft is. So it's Moneymaker on top that's been grafted onto a much stronger rootstock. Look at those. So just tease them out slightly, because sometimes if you don't, they'll just carry on going around in circles. Now the same with anything, just take a little bit out. I'm going to plant this directly into this mixture. Now the wick, you can see the wick is starting to appear again. You have to make sure that the wick is next door to the plant, like that. And then just cover it over, as you would normally do. So this will be my hydroponics grafted section. And then just firm it down. And there we go. Now let's move on to the next one. Now, in the reservoir under there is where I put the pump, and then this will carry the nutrients to all the plants. I'm going to have to put some tape down there, because one of the things you need to do with hydroponics is to make sure that the light doesn't get to the water. So at the end I think I might put some tape just to stop that from sliding off. Now what you do is you give them more water, not too much, just enough to wet them. Right, well I'm going to have to continue this tomorrow, because I need to get a measuring jug. I haven't got one. I thought I had one in the shed, but it's gone somewhere. So right, let's crack on with another job. This is the popcorn from the James Wong range. I planted 6, but only 4 have come up. Look at the roots on there. And anything to do with popcorn, you need to plant them in a block. So it'll be a very small block, this one, but something's better than nothing. So the next one, I will put, yes, I'll put the next one here. The reason why you put them in a block is so that the pollen, that there's more chance of the pollen falling in the right places, rather than if they were in a row. And with this one, the difference between this popcorn and the normal sweet corn is you can take the cobs off and put them straight into the microwave. And then you've got your popcorn. there they are. We'll be having popcorn come September, and then I'll give them a good water in as well. Although I think it's going to rain. There we go. Starting to rain, so I've had to come indoors, but I've just looked at this. If you remember, on the 21st of April, because it's on the tin, this is a plant that I sowed. It's cucamelons. It's from the James Wong range, and these are the seedlings. Now, if you remember, when was it, fortnight ago, I planted some plants that I had, so I'm going to put one of these seedlings here, but I'm just really impressed with how easy these cucamelons are to grow. Now, it's still raining, but I'm going to make a dash for it, and I'm going to plant my squash. Now, this is a grafted squash. It's called Hunter, so we should have, and look, I'm quite impressed by the plant that they supplied. I had this from Sutton Seeds, but the plant, it's really strong. So if that's an indication, we'll have a lot of squashes come this winter. So I'm just going to duck outside and plant it quickly in the rain. Rusty's just turned up. I haven't seen a lot of him this week because I've been busy in work. A few people have asked me, what do I do as my day job? Well, I actually work in TV, and I'm currently working on a documentary for Channel 4, and I'll tell you more about that when I'm allowed to. It'll be on TV in about 2 or 3 months, I think, but I'll tell you about it a bit closer to the time. Right. Not a lot else to do. The rain is coming down, and Rusty, I think he's getting a bit anxious for a bit of food. So from Rusty and from me, until next time, bye for now.